Puerto Rico continues to experience powerful aftershocks as residents are still recovering from a series of earthquakes. On Saturday, a 5.9 aftershock was reported. This after last week's 6.4 magnitude quake. The situation in Puerto Rico hits close to home in western Massachusetts, as many families have relatives there. I sat down with Tony Quinones, the work-based learning coordinator for Holyoke High School, Michael Ortiz-Carabayo, a high school student, and school counselor Laura Vasquez to hear more about the impact and how Holyoke is helping.
The island has been trembling since December 28th, but it wasn't until January 7th that a 6.4 magnitude earthquake hit the island, destroying and collapsing houses and churches and schools. It mostly hit the southwest side of the island, and that's where I'm from the same town near the epicenter. And so my uncle's house collapsed. My son was there, and my mother-in-law and my mom, they're all there. And I've decided to bring them over. So yesterday I picked up my son. He's here, thankfully. I picked up my sister last night, and tomorrow my mother-in-law is flying in. She's 73, never been on an airplane. She didn't come from my daughter's birth or anything, but this earthquake has made her decide I can't be here anymore. So she's so desperate that she's finally gonna fly over, so we pick her up tomorrow. It's been rough. We've been communicating. Different from Maria, the communications haven't gone down, so we've been able to communicate with them, actually see them on FaceTime. I saw the desperation in their faces. Please get me out of here, please get me out of here. They have decided not to sleep inside their homes anymore, so everybody's sleeping in tents. Even though their homes are still there, they're just afraid to be inside because my uncle's house collapsed. Why won't their houses collapse? And it's when you think about it, Hurricane Maria, which is 2 years ago, destroyed a lot of the houses that were not hard structures like cement. And now the earthquakes are bringing down houses that withheld the hurricane. And so now they're kind of like homeless because they don't want to be inside their homes. My mom is sleeping in her car. And I say, Mom, I can't go in. She says, it just trembles all the time. It's been trembling.
Where was your son when this occurred? Was he with your uncle?
With my grandma, with his grandma. My uncle's house was a few streets down, so that one went down. And so everybody's nervous. They don't want to sleep indoors. Nobody's sleeping indoors.
You were talking a little bit about communication with your son, how it was different than...
It was different because it hasn't gone down. The hurricane destroyed the communications in the air. This is coming from the bottom, so those communications are still, and seeing his face and hearing the people scream and pray, get me out of here.
Because you were on FaceTime.
FaceTime, yeah.
And so here you are, not able to get to him, but you can see it happening.
See it happening, yeah. And I had to buy him a ticket, and they flew him in yesterday. I can't keep him down there because I can't stand the idea of him. And when he came home, he broke down and finally cried. He's a 20-year-old man, and I have never seen my son cry like that. He said, I'm finally home. I don't want to go down to the island anymore. He was there during the hurricane too, so he's seen hurricanes, he's seen earthquakes. He just can't stand it anymore. He says, like he said, it's getting harder and harder to live in the island, Dad. Even though I love it so much, I want to be there, but I can't anymore.
Can you tell me a little bit about the situation with Hurricane Maria? Because you said he was there.
My wife was there and my kids were there. I was actually over here. I had just moved here 3 weeks before the hurricane because we had decided to move. It was time to move. We wanted to get teaching jobs here in Massachusetts. So I came up first, and 3 weeks later, the hurricane hit, and I couldn't communicate with them for over a week, and that was horrible. And after a week, I finally got a hold of them, and they're here now. And my wife says, I finally see what you felt having people in the island suffer like that, because she saw her son suffer. And that's why we brought him over here. He can't stay down there. It's rough.
Michael, tell me a little bit about your experience. You came over to Holyoke after Hurricane Maria. You have family in Puerto Rico. Tell me what you've heard from them.
So when I woke up on Tuesday, my best friend, she texted me and she was like crying in audio. She was like telling me about what happened. And so my family, they're mainly from areas that didn't got like as affected as his family did. But still, it's like you get concerned because they're there and you don't know where it's gonna hit again if it happens. So Yeah, and my brother, he's there. He is coming on Sunday, thank God. And my mom, she was like so worried, crying, and it was like just so hard to see her like that. My grandma, she's alone. She has problem with her knees, and it's hard.
And you lived through Hurricane Maria. You're 16, junior at Holyoke High School, and so this is sort of like a rehash of some of the experiences that you had.
They are. It is. Because it was, the hurricane was really hard. Like, we were not expecting it. Like, we were expecting it to be hard, but, like, when it finally hit, it was just, like, a real bad experience because of the lines, the people. So many people, like, lost their houses. And there's still people that don't have, like, roofs. They have, like, the blue things. And it's just, it was a real bad experience.
So this comes, I mean, I know it's 2 years later, but it's really kind of like on the heels of all that devastation from Maria. In Holyoke, I know you had started the Newcomers Academy, now Newcomers Program at Holyoke High School. Tell me a little bit about that program and how that has helped, kids cope with what they've lived through.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the newcomer program is geared to like students who have been in this country less than 2 years, and some students have been back and forth. But just in general, I mean, I feel like it provides like an opportunity for us to like develop like a tight community amongst each other. So I feel like when the hurricane hit, we did have like an influx of students, and we were able to provide like a lot of social emotional support. I feel like the students would just feel comfortable coming to us and talking to us. So even when the earthquake happened, that day I walked into school and one of our teachers was, just dealing with like, not a panic attack, but just with a lot of anxiety, and then the students were just scared and not knowing what's going on. And even though like Mr. Quinones said, like, there is communication, the bad part about having access to internet is that it's in your face all the time. People are calling you constantly, like wanting to talk to you because they're scared. And so, it's just like students are coming out of classrooms or they're in class receiving text messages. And so we wanted to offer like some support. So myself and Miss Ortiz, she's like another school adjustment counselor, we went into the class and we pulled out some students who just needed some time to either go into another classroom and call a family member just so they can hear that, hey, I'm okay, and just have that space. Because we wanted to make sure that we're just not telling the students, hey, put your phones away. Like we're realizing as a school that sometimes students just need a break and need to talk to somebody or just need some time to just like, gather themselves and, then go back into the classroom. So, our school is definitely being responsive and trying to figure out how we can best support the students and just trying to figure out how we can support the community, even in Puerto Rico. We're just trying to figure out ways to, so that students can take control and feel like they're giving back.
Tell us some of the ways that you are planning on helping families in Puerto Rico.
Well, I'm talking to some friends who are on the ground in Puerto Rico and helping out. So we're trying to figure out like what type of, what the needs are right now. So whether it's money or trying to figure out what supplies. People like Mr. Quinones said, there's people who are living outside. Like maybe it's providing like lanterns or just something that, or blankets. I'm not sure what we'll need, but we definitely want to start some type of collection next week. And also, I'm just trying, even as a school, we're trying to figure out whether, if with everything that's happening, we could potentially receive like an influx of new families coming into the area. So what kind of support are they going to need? So we're just trying to figure out whether it makes sense to collect things and send it over or support the people who are coming here to Holyoke.